everybody. Welcome to today's Sadlier School Live. My name is Kimberly Woods, and I have the wonderful Sarah Ressler Wright back with us here today.
Hi.
Hi, Sarah. Thanks for coming on the show. And we want to apologize to everybody. We had some technical difficulties today with Zoom, publishing out to Facebook. So we're doing our best, but this is upload a little bit later than usual. So thanks for your patience. I'm really excited to have Sarah on with us today because we are going to be talking about some Earth Day activities that would be wonderful things to incorporate into home learning this month. So Sarah, let's kind of walk them through this.
Great. I'll share my screen. I love Earth Day, and Kimberly, I know you do too, because we both believe very strongly in trying to do our best to preserve the Earth for us all.
Yes, I agree. We were saying every day should kind of be Earth Day. So these are great activities to really encourage that mindset.
Exactly. So this post is live right now. So again, when you come to virtual events and blogs, you can find it on the Sadlier School website.
Yeah, and I just want to let everybody know I'm going to drop a link to this article on the description and comments on this video so you can access it there.
Perfect. So it is the ELA blog we're working on. So let's talk about a couple Earth Day activities that students can do at home. And so the first one really is this Earth Day vocabulary worksheet. And I love the idea of making vocabulary concrete. And so you can see literally, and I'm going to zoom in here on the big one. This really is a fun activity to do with students because it's asking them to think about words and then make them concrete. And so you can see here now, and these words aren't always nouns, right? And so when you think about, okay, how do I make a concrete vocabulary word that is an adjective? You think about how it describes something. So clearly the leaves have adapted to this tree or to the environment. The tree is very staid and regal. It's a bonanza here in the grasses, a little crazy. There is ample grass over here. There, things are ferreted about. And then you notice what's great is that there's a legend underneath. And so you can also explain why you use each word to be represented in some sort of actual image.
Oh, cool. So that's kind of where you would check for understanding to make sure that the student has some kind of tie to that vocabulary word.
Exactly, because why did you use ruse here? A cave, because it is sometimes disguised. It is that ruse. And a citadel is a cave because that's the fortress. So really describing this scene, but in ways that we can understand.
I love it. It's so fun. So scroll down.
Yep.
You would give them then your own vocabulary words. Are there different ones for different grade ranges here?
Correct. And so basically they can go back through their vocabulary and decide what they want to draw and give us a legend. And what I do like is there's two different examples. So if the first one, depending on the level of your students and the level of their engagement right now, you can certainly give them a simpler one and ask for less words. So you see here the support, the den, proper, etc.
I love it. Super cute.
And so again, asking them specifically for Earth Day to draw a natural scene and describing it that way. But if you wanted them to describe something else, they certainly could. And you can certainly adapt this as you need to. So that's the first Earth Day activity that is super fun. And then as we go down, we're talking about what is your promise for Earth Day and thinking about, okay, what can we do to be better? And this may be a hard time for students to think about how much more can I sacrifice? How much more can I give? But they also can think about, all right, how do we, once we're inside our house, how can we make sure I keep telling my students, or my own children right now, who are my students, please turn off the lights when you leave a room. I don't know if you have the same problem, Kimberly, but they are in lots of different places all day.
I feel like this is something that is brought up multiple times a week in my house.
Okay, good. It's not just me. No. So I'm starting to find them every time that they So they can promise, I will be more cognizant of turning the lights off when I leave a room, since we're up and down the house all day long.
Yes, yes, I like that. I think I might have my kids write it with that spin as well.
Okay, good. And then finally, this Earth Day opinion piece. And so I pulled this one up as well so that you can see it better. And this really is the idea of taking a stand about something Earth Day or environmentally related. And I had an English department meeting this morning, so shout out to my teachers at Hayes High School. Woo! They are brilliant and wonderful as always. And I think that we all struggle with exactly how to give assignments to our students right now and collect assignments and what can we ask of students. And Kimberly, you and I were talking earlier that we have a very wide range of students at our school. And we have the students who are struggling, who are babysitting their younger siblings, who are struggling to find and make sure that there's enough food on the table. And there's a lot more anxieties and they may not be able to write this opinion piece because they are really anxious about a lot of different things right now.
Yep.
However, they might be able to just color a picture and label some vocabulary words, or take some space and time for themselves and just do something that is in the same vein, but a lot less mental energy to do. However, we also have students on the other end of the spectrum who are bored and who are wanting work. And one of the teachers was talking about, can we still ask them to do some research writing? And this is really the time of year that we have students do research papers and take a stand on things and write argumentative essays. And so I think the important point is to gear it more towards their interests and less esoterically about whatever topic we happen to be studying in school right now. So if there's a personal bent to this, and obviously an opinion piece, students have a personal take. And I know I have a lot of students who are very passionate about environmental issues or about social justice issues. And so asking them to take a stand and incorporate some of their vocabulary in their writing is a way for the students who are really anxious to do work and to kind of get out of their own heads and focus on a topic. This could be something that could be very helpful and interesting, and a way to keep working on those reading and writing skills, which is really ultimately what English teachers are all about all the time.
I love it. This is a great one too, because this template could be applied to so much more than, like you're saying, just Earth Day.
Correct.
You know.
But the directions are specifically here if you need to give students a directive about exactly what to do. And then again, having a graphic organizer, always helpful.
Great. And as I mentioned, the link to this article will be dropped into the comments in the description on that video. So feel free to click through. Let us know how you liked using these activities too. We always love hearing feedback from all of you wonderful educators out there. So let us know. And we will be back tomorrow on Facebook Live at 3:00 p.m. Eastern, 12 o'clock Pacific for all of you out here on the West Coast like me. And we can't wait to see you then.
Have a great weekend, everyone, and I will see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, Sarah.
Always happy to help.
I'll talk to you later.
Okay, bye.
Bye.